Hey guys, this is Matt Phelps.
I'm Lindsay Serralo.
And we are coming at you with take number 7 of our What Are Macros video. We have a lot of people in our fitness community, and I'm sure there's a lot of you out there on the internet that are wondering, what the heck are macros? What are these macros that everybody keeps talking about in the fitness community? I'm here to educate you that macros are macronutrients. That's what they stand for. Macronutrients, there are 3 of them for us to discuss: protein, carbohydrates, and fat. There are 9 calories in a gram of fat, and there are 4 calories in a gram of protein and 4 calories in a gram of carbohydrates. So in essence, by controlling someone's macronutrient levels, by controlling how many protein, carbohydrate, and grams they eat each day, we can easily manipulate the results they get when it comes to fat loss, making them feel good in the gym or on the playing field, and even trying to build some lean muscle. So macronutrients, we're not going to get into a super in-depth description of how to calculate them or, the way that we advise people through our macro coaching program, but we are here to let you know what macros are. And Lindsay, I actually have another question. Why? Why would someone do macro coaching or follow macros?
It's a great question, Matt. Why would people track macros? So there's a bunch of different reasons why people want to track their macros. I think it starts out at the base level with most of us have no idea what we're eating on a daily basis. We kind of go about maybe a clean eating diet program or what we think might be a clean eating diet program, but we're in the gym and you're not losing weight, you're not seeing the results you're looking for, you're working out as hard as you can. By tracking your macros, it's a great way to figure out exactly what you're putting into your body and why you're not losing weight the way that you want to, or the way that you think you should. It's a great way for accountability, especially if you're working with a macro coach. There's a way that you guys are checking in with each other multiple times throughout the day, or at least logging your macros at night. So there's somebody that's looking out for you, that's in your corner, that's going to help you talk through this program with you. A lot of us think that we might be eating too many carbs and we're not eating enough, or you're eating enough protein, but you're really not eating enough at all. It's a great way to really get an in-depth look at exactly what you are intaking every single day to either lose weight or gain weight. It's the best way to go about it. Matt, should everybody do macros?
No, Lindsay. Everybody should not do macros. Guys, if you have ever had a history of an eating disorder, or if you've had a tendency to obsess over your food intake, macro coaching is not for you guys. That is only going to compound your issue. You're best off following a clean eating plan and leading a healthy lifestyle. Other factors are age on both ends of the spectrum, both young and older. I'll go young first. You need a certain amount of emotional and physical maturity to follow macros effectively. You can't get too caught up in the highs and the lows. And you don't want to set the standards too high for a younger client with macro coaching. You want them to be able to live their life a little bit when they're, in the prime years of your life, when they're 13, 14, 15 years old. They want to enjoy their time with their friends, so we don't want them worrying about how many grams of carbs they're eating on a certain day. But if you get an older high school student who has had some weight issues and can emotionally handle the idea of counting their macronutrients to feel better about themselves and feel more confident, I'm all for that. On the other end of the spectrum, if you're a little bit older, just have a realistic expectation as to what macro coaching or following macros can do for you. You will not look like a fitness competitor just by doing macros if you're a little bit older, okay? It's going to take, just hard work on your end, clean eating, and just being real and happy with who you are on the inside and on the outside and enjoying life at that stage in the game. Now, who are macros for? I think macros are awesome if you need accountability, okay? If you need macro coaching, you need someone to help guide you through the process. And how do I know this? Because both Lindsay and I have macro coaches. I am Lindsay's macro coach, and one of our other trainers, Brian Abel, is my macro coach. And we all keep each other accountable through this process, because even Lindsay, even myself, even Brian, other athletes at our gym who are fitness competitors, we all need accountability, and we all need someone to coach us through the process. And it is a process, guys. It's a journey. There are highs, there are lows, there are ups, there are downs. Fat loss is never a linear process. It's always going to zigzag a little bit as you go down the line. So it's really awesome to have someone to support you and help guide you through that process. If you're about 12% body fat and you're trying to get down into like 8%, look shredded for Vegas or spring break, macros are great for you, okay? If you're like 25, 30% body fat and you're just trying to lose 20 pounds, honestly, you just need to take a good hard look at what you're eating and make better choices. With that said, sometimes it's easier said than done. And even for those folks, maybe macro coaching is a good alternative for them because it can provide them with some accountability. Last but not least, obviously, if you are competing in any type of bikini, figure, men's physique, or bodybuilding competition, guys, you have to follow macros. You'd be silly not to. It is a very easy way to control exactly what is going on with our body, and we can manipulate certain variables to get a desired result on the end. So macros can be appropriate for some. They're not appropriate for everyone, though.
All right, so this video, we're going to kind of close it out here. What are macros? They're counting your fats, your proteins, and your carbohydrates. All right, there's many, many different reasons why people would like to track their macros. But if it's something you're thinking about doing, definitely keep an eye out on this channel because we've got some great content coming your way. Our next video, we're going to talk about exactly how to track and hit your macros. All right, so be on the lookout for that. In the meanwhile, like this channel, subscribe to the channel, share the channel with your friends so that we can spread more knowledge to as many people as we can. Hope you guys are enjoying the good weather here today in upstate New York or wherever you are. And it was good talking with you guys.
And guys, one last thing. Before our next macro video comes out, I want you to think about the most delicious cheat meal you can think of. And both Lindsay and myself want you to enjoy that meal this weekend. Until next time, take care, get med addicted.
For more information or to sign up for a free trial, go to metabolicmeltdown.com and get met addicted.